All right, family, today's travel day. It's been a crazy morning. Totally slept in, ate junk for breakfast. No really point in showing it. Didn't have time to record it. Just a crazy travel day. I'll try to record as much as possible and go from there. So hey, stay hungry and let's go on an adventure. Okay, so apparently in my fear of getting here late, we ended up getting here too early. So we're gonna go eat. Probably Shake Shack. That's the decision at the moment. No.
That's what I want.
Okay. Is it good? Good. So we got some lemonade and the chicken sandwich. No cheese fries, because who needs cheese fries? That's a thick straw. Okay, thick straw. So, here we go. Hot honey chicken sandwich. I don't know if this is a Korea exclusive or an Asian exclusive. I don't remember seeing this in the US. But oh yeah. The chicken was delicious. I don't know if that's an Asian special. I don't know if that's a Korea special. But it was really, really good. And I really, really enjoyed it. Kind of wish I would have had it earlier, but hey, still had it. Still delicious, even if it was airport prices. I was able to spend some time in the Asiana Lounge, which is a multi-airline company lounge. Now, there was food in this lounge. Was it good? Not really. I had some dumplings. The dumplings just tasted like frozen dumplings from a supermarket. I also saw that they had some ramen there. One in particular that I had never seen but heard really good things about. This ramen was spicy. It was not American spicy, it was Korean spicy. This thing burned in my mouth for quite a while. I enjoyed it, but it was a lot spicier than I thought it would be. So, yeah, spice is starting to hit. Very flavorful, but yeah, definitely Korean spicy. Feel it. It's a slow build up, and then over time it builds up, and it builds up, and it builds up, and it builds up, and I'm sweating. My lips are a little bit on fire. My tongue's on fire. I ate all the noodles, so now it's just pure liquid spicy broth. So, but hey, last ramen I'll have in Korea for now. So this is the new dim airplane window. That's non-dim. And this is dim and dimmer and dimmest and dim.
Have some.
If you were sitting in an exit.
We're here in Dallas, Texas. Yay. So what happened was, when we were flying from Korea to Dallas, our flight changed. So the last thing I recorded was us arriving in Dallas, and it was chaotic since then. The flight changed, well, The gate changed, the time changed, our seats changed. I think our seats changed. No, that was the other one. But a lot of things changed. So basically, she was stressed. I was running around. It was late at night. We were hungry. We barely slept on the plane. We barely ate on the plane. So
I got to ride first class.
afterwards, not from Korea, but afterwards, she got to ride first class. So a lot of things happened. So I just cut it. So this is kind of a post-Korea analysis. So this whole trip started because I deployed. During my deployment, I asked her, I said, hey, where do you want to go as a post-deployment trip? She said, Korea. I want to go to Japan. I realized it was going to be too hard to go to both places. So we decided to spend 2 weeks at Korea. I bought most of my tickets while I was deployed. There was a little bit of an issue with that. We fixed it, but I bought the tickets while I was deployed. We bought the hotel while I was deployed, and I started planning the trip while I was deployed. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. There were parts of the trip that we spent separate. Was there any part of the trip in particular you want to talk about?
I love the whole thing. I love the country. I love the atmosphere. It's clean. It's quiet. There's so much to do packed in just a few blocks. The hotel was not an expensive hotel, but they were very welcoming. It was very comfortable. We stayed 2 weeks for hardly anything. It was just so nice. And you always had something different to eat, whether it was street food or a restaurant or just a beautiful coffee house. Just you had Joseon Dynasty type buildings where we went to the palace, just mixed in with modern stuff, and it worked. And everybody just seems to have a lot of pride in the city and the community, and there's just not a lot of graffiti. There just isn't a lot of crime or graffiti, or it's quiet on the subway. You feel safe on the subway. You feel safe on the streets. They do drink, but they're not belligerent. At night they'll drink, and they're just having a good time. And they usually just when they talk to the people they go out drinking with, they're not a nuisance to anybody. It was relaxing being in a city as big as Seoul. Really surprised me how much I enjoyed it. I missed it as soon as I left. I missed it.
She did. While I was doing the video, she's like, I want to go back. I want to go back.
I
want to go back. So the one thing I want to talk about is the food. I mean, I was actually amazed at the food because Korean food in the U.S. it's just not the same. It's just not. You think it's good, and then you get over there, and it's just so much better. I don't know why we didn't have good seafood. I don't know if it was the places we went to. I don't know if it was the choices we made at the places. But the seafood to me was nothing special. But in terms of the chicken was amazing. Every time we ate chicken, I was like, this is fantastic. The meat was really good. Excuse me. I didn't have good pork, but you said you went out one night when I got sick, and you had a really good pork belly.
With your mom.
Yeah, so you had a really good pork belly that night. I didn't have really good pork, but the meat and the chicken alone were just delicious. Like, I looked forward every day to finding a different place to eat chicken or barbecue or something else that is Korean that I could try for the first time. Bulgogi. We had the hot pot place. Even the frozen food. I mean, I made a video about me eating frozen food, and that in itself was also delicious. So everything about it.
We had a like a convenience store that was completely open with nobody in it. And
yes.
It was the honor system to just check yourself out.
Yeah, it was a 24/7 convenience store. And after a certain time, you just go in, you scan your item, you pay, and you walk out.
And so I watch a lot of K-drama, and you think, well, it's not going to be the same. It's like as soon as I got to Korea, I'm like, it looks the same. The rooftop apartments, the way that the apartments are, the buildings are the same. The attitudes of the people are. It's like it's the same. Yeah. It's like if you enjoy the K-dramas, you go to Seoul. You're going to be like you're in there with them. It's just nice.
And I was surprised that also, I mean, I don't really like to walk around, but I was surprised at how beautiful it really is to just walk around in. I mean, I enjoyed just walking around, looking around, seeing the different architecture. There was a lot of greenery, quite a bit more than I expected. So it's just great. And we look forward to going again. 2023 2025, maybe 2026.
Not 2026. It's too far out.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I miss it.
Oh, we got to go before then.
Yeah, I miss it.
All right, family. Well, you know what? Please subscribe, like, and comment down below. Tell us if you've ever been to Korea, or if you want to go to Korea, or what else you want to see us go. Anyways, stay hungry, and I'll see you on the next food adventure.